Minister Narendra Modi's popularity on social media platforms is growing. His push for social media platforms to connect with the public is quite known. In the latest development, Elon Musk, the CEO of the microblogging site X, has congratulated Prime Minister Modi on his increasing follower base. He tweeted wishing Modi, and I quote, "Congratulations, PM Narendra Modi, on being the most followed world leader." But this seems to have not gone down well with all, especially Modi's political adversaries. Musk's congratulatory message comes in the backdrop of Prime Minister Modi's followers on X hitting the 100 million mark last week. TMC has taken a jibe at the Prime Minister over Musk's tweet. Tagging Musk's social media post, TMC MP Sushmita Dev wrote that many follow only PM Modi's account but not him. Soon Congress too waded into the debate. Like TMC, Congress too took a sarcastic swipe at Modi, saying that social media followers are not Modi's followers. Let's also listen into some reactions coming in.
Those who are following Prime Minister are not the followers of Prime Minister. Most of them, they are against Prime Minister. They want to see what he is doing, what he is writing. So you should not believe that everybody is not follower of our Prime Minister. Most of them, they are against him and they wanted to watch him, what he is writing and what he is doing.
बधाई देना देखिए एक ऐसा है कि हमारा कल्चर है, हमारी संस्कृति है। कोई भी मिलता है तो उसको दूसरे तरीके संबोधन किया जाता है। कोई मरता है तो मरने के बाद सब यही कहते कि बड़ा आदर्श पुरुष था, बहुत अच्छा रहा है। ये नहीं कहते कि इसकी जो बुराइयां हैं। तो ये हमारा कल्चर ही हमारी संस्कृति है, जिसके आधार पर इस तरह की बातें कही जाती हैं और उस बात को शब्द को ले करके अपने देश के साथ जोड़ देना, सबसे बड़ा उसके साथ जोड़ देना, ये ओछी मानसिकता का प्रतीक है।
Now the BJP hit back at the opposition, calling Elon Musk's compliment to Modi a compliment for every Indian. BJP leader Shaina NC said that opposition should focus on their social media follower base rather than commenting on Prime Minister Modi. Listen in.
100 million followers is a matter of pride for every Indian. Elon Musk complimenting our Prime Minister makes every Indian feel that that compliment is for us. If the Congress party or the TMC have an issue with it, maybe they should up their own following rather than commenting on the most popular leader that has ever been seen in the history of India.
Prime Minister's social media milestone has been attracting a lot of headlines since last week. On the 14th of July, a post was tweeted from the PM's official account announcing the development. Modi tweeted thanking his followers and inviting them to have more meaningful debates and discussions. Let's open this up. Let's go across to our guests. This has led to a debate with the opposition taking sarcastic jibes at the Prime Minister. We have Charu Pragya, spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. We also have Dr. Nikul Patel, leader of the Congress. Thank you for joining us. Mr. Patel, Elon Musk congratulated Prime Minister Narendra Modi, said, "Congratulations for being the most followed leader," which is factually correct. Take a look at his followers. For whatever reasons they are following, he is the most followed leader. So what is the opposition's problem?
It's good. Most followed leader. We also congratulate him that on social media he had done a great job. But when it comes to a country, it requires so many things. If we see the entire world's population, it's around 795 crores. And out of that, suppose 10 crores are following, then it's almost 1.2%. And if we think that all 10 crores are from India, then it will be around 7% of the total population. But whenever a leader is there, what his deeds are there, that has to be looked into it. And definitely, we as a country are still believing that a lot had to be done, because if we see the past history of all the leaders, they used to contribute, and that is what contribution is still needed from the Pradhan Mantri like him. So if he's a good follower, then the country is facing so many difficult problems right now. He must address those things on social media.
Country has also chosen him, isn't it? Wasn't that clear by the 2024 mandate? That the country has also chosen him.
Can I come in?
Yeah, he's a populist. He's a populist prime minister right now, and whatever mandate they have received right now in 2024, he is definitely the prime minister of the country. But as we as an opposition, we feel that still there is so many things need to be done in the country, and just becoming popular on social media is not going to make the difference.
What does that have to do with him being the most followed leader on a social media platform? I want to bring in Charu Pragya. Is the opposition only criticizing for the sake of it? I mean, one of them also said, just because he's the most followed does not mean that those who are following are his followers. I mean, why?
स्वाति, good evening. हिंदी में एक कहावत है, अंगूर खट्टे हैं. And because we have a Congress spokesperson here on the show, let me tell him that their leader, Rahul Gandhi's following, is around 1/4 that of Prime Minister Modi, and that is equal even on the ground. It is not just his following that we are talking about on X or Twitter right now. We are talking about the fact that he is the longest serving leader in this country, whether on the chair of the chief minister, that plus the PM together, that's 3 + 3, 6 terms now. He is the longest serving already, he's already the prime minister who's been elected for a third time in a row in the country, and that's the first time it has ever happened. The third time in a row the government has been made, and Congress is suffering literally from a syndrome which is angur khatte hai. So I think it is just in bad taste picking at a situation where not simply a leader is being followed the most on X. He's been sworn into office again and again. He is the most beloved leader in the world according to Morning Consult year after year. I don't know what is the problem of the Congress. They pick at straws.
Right, but Charu Pragya, yes, Prime Minister Modi has matched the electoral record of the first Prime Minister, Jawaharlal Nehru. Why link this to credibility is also a question that needs to be asked to the BJP. Just because he's the most followed leader, does that mean that, it's not just about popularity, it's also about governance? Why link it to governance and credibility?
Yeah, but Swati, I just did that, and I deliberately did that. So it's important to remember that after serving as the chief minister in Gujarat, he has been elected for a third term as the prime minister of the country, and he's the only man to ever have done so. So his popularity, his likability, the number of people who follow him is directly linked to his electoral and governance success. Nobody can take that away from him.
Dr. Patel, respond please.
See, if we see the electoral politics and if we see the Varanasi, and really if we want to compare, then the margin with which Pradhan Mantri won this time was around 1.5 lakhs. And if we compare it with the opposition leader Rahul Gandhi, he won by the double the margin this time into both the constituency, that is Wayanad as well as Raebareli. So if you compare it with electoral politics and the populist leader among his constituency, I think Rahul Gandhi is more popular than Pradhan Mantri at what we can conclude it.
But what is this comparison even? Elon Musk congratulated him for being the most followed leader on the platform on X. Why is opposition getting into this, comparing Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Rahul Gandhi? Then the BJP will ask you how many followers does Rahul Gandhi have on these social media platforms. Isn't the Congress party actually linking this to popularity in India?
My friend is comparing the electoral politics and the social media. Right, that is what I am telling. When it comes to an electoral politics, it's the people of the country whom you are representing, and you are into the constituency where you represent your people, and that is why you can see the popularity index of Pradhan Mantri had gone down because Bharatiya Janata Party had lost the seats from 303 to 240 seats, and targeting 400, and were not able to achieve that target because it was only the face of the Pradhan Mantri which was they were contesting, and Pradhan Mantri himself was telling that I am the only person who is contesting every 543 seats of our country. Kindly give me vote. I want to make a Viksit Bharat of 2047, and that has not been worked out.
So now, you're gaining popularity on social media, but you're losing that popularity on ground. Okay, I get your point. Take a response. Charu Pragya, you may be gaining popularity on social media, but that's not the reality on ground.
So by his logic, Rahul Gandhi, since he's the most popular leader, more popular than Prime Minister Modi, why does he only have 26 lakh followers on X? And why is it that his party has the maximum number of seats in the last 3 terms this time, and then also he's under 100. It's only 99. So your logic is greatly flawed. Going by that logic, Bharatiya Janata Party by itself is still more popular than Congress has been in the last 3 terms put together. See, Swati, here is a opposition which wants to create mountains out of molehills because they have nothing concrete and constructive to talk about. Prime Minister Modi is the most followed leader on social media. Yes, that's a fact. Prime Minister Modi has become the longest serving person in office in our country. Yes, that's a fact. And Prime Minister Minister Modi is also the first elected Prime Minister to swear in for a third time in a row, and that also is a fact. Whether Congress likes it or not, they have to swallow it.
Okay, Dr. Patel wants to come in. Now, why do people follow you on social media? Is it not because you're popular? So is your following him not equal to his popularity?
I want to answer. I have to answer.
Yes.
Yeah. See, when it comes to a social media platform, I would like to know from my friend that out of this 10 crore, how many followers are from India and how many followers are from not India? First thing. Second thing, if we want to have one-to-one comparison, then definitely when we are comparing to a country like us, we need to do good things as a electoral politics. And that is how a leader can become a popular. Second thing, if we see Pradhan Mantri not addressing the basic key issues of the country, and that is why still people are finding it difficult to understand why he is not answering.
When he talks to people on his show, radio, Man Ki Baat, you call that as well drama. When he is highlighting those issues in the parliament, the opposition stages a walkout. Today now you have a problem with his growing popularity on social media.
See, we don't have problem. We appreciate, we congratulate 100 million followers. But the basic requirement is what? It's to reward, it's give back to the country. And that is why the people of the country had elected him to the post of Prime Minister. Now, when it comes to the popularity, if you see, still in the country, there are people who are voting against Pradhan Mantri. That is what we also get the mandate to have the opposition seat, because Pradhan Mantri was expecting that there will be no opposition leader this time in the country as per what he was campaigning. If it was so, and if its popularity index is so high in the country, and if its policies are so good for the country, then definitely people must have voted for him. Then that had not happened, and we have seen the results of this Lok Sabha election. That is what we want to say. Social media popular means it's good.
Then why is it being
reality are you
highlight?
in,
Okay,
Dr.
one second.
Patel?
Also, why is the opposition?
What alternate reality are you living in?
One second, Charu Pragya. Why is the opposition then making this an issue if it is irrelevant? If growing popularity on social media has nothing to do with what's happening in the country with popularity, then why is the opposition also making it an issue? Dr. Patel.
Yeah. See, the claim that is being made, and that is what we want to contradict, that, okay, our Pradhan Mantri is good enough to create his own popularity on the social media, but that is also required same into the country when it comes to the problems that are faced by the country, whether it is a need problem, whether it is a farmers problem, whether it is the internal security problem, whether it is an Assam problem. Right now, Assam Chief Minister said that I am threatened that I will be living or dead. So his own Chief Minister is afraid of living in his own state and own country.
Okay,
this is what the Pradhan Mantri is doing by getting into the country.
So, Dr. Patel seems like a very well aware kind of a person, but unfortunately he's existing in an alternate reality. He's saying, where has Pradhan Mantri won the election? Well, open your eyes and look around you. He's still the Prime Minister of this country. He's won for the third time in a row. His party still gets more seats than your party ever has.
Yes, but Charu Pragya, the point that he's trying to make is
change it by going on and on
par.
about the fact that in your mind,
that it was not 400 par like the BJP claimed in its campaign, and the victory margin also reduced.
Swati, yes, so Swati, we set a very high aim for ourselves, and why can we not do that? Why should a student not attempt to get the best possible marks in every single exam? Yes, you win some, you lose some, but the fact is that our country is a democratic country which runs according to our constitution, and as per that constitution, Prime Minister Modi is again the Prime Minister, and the people of India have chosen him. That's exactly how it works. So whether it is on social media, whether it is on ground, whether it is through any other approval rating, we have a leader who leads from the front on every single account. And I don't know what kind of a weird comparison the Congress spokesperson is drawing.
Please respond, Dr. Patel, whether social media or not. And some global surveys have also happened in just the recent past. Morning Consult's most recent approval rating showed that Narendra Modi was on the top of that list with 78% approval. Yes, there was 17% disapproval as well. But if you're talking about whether he's popular in India, if you want a breakdown on whether these followers are maximum from India or from the globe, you have some global surveys also that confirm his popularity.
see, global survey, any survey, and if results are good, then definitely we have to appreciate. But when it comes to the populist person into the country, then our electoral politics is the best to reflect the results. And that is what is reflected on June 4th, 2024.
But Dr. Patel, since you're citing that their aim was 400 seats so far and they did not go anywhere near it. One should also highlight how the Congress party got only 99 despite the several Bharat Jodo Yatras that happened, despite the popularity index that you're talking about of Rahul Gandhi.
Yeah, we are agreeing to it. We are accepting our whatever seats we got on the floor of the parliament, and we are happy to sit into the opposition. But we are not making the false claim and false thing like this. So we want to just say that what we are good enough. But when you are comparing it with the popularity, I would like to say that
he is the Prime Minister.
Popular leader
Can you
into the country,
that?
And that is what his fate. Pradhan Mantri is losing in the country.
Even if you compare the numbers, sir, even if you compare the numbers, even if you want to compare the number of seats, and the numbers on social media still seems to be the most popular leader, whether in the country or on X. Thank you very much, Charu Pragya and Dr. Patel, for joining us. With that, a quick break.